Hi everybody, I'm Ghast.
And I'm Nico.
And today, every 6 months, we go and we do a tour of our realm, and last time we added CC. In between, last 2 times we added Rechl, so we're gonna check out their bases with them, and just check stuff out, and lots of new stuff. Also, like this building. I tore down and I remade this building, and I remade it better, but I tried to keep, like, this dome and the spiral, and it's not fully done. The shops still haven't even been claimed, and there's just a lot of shop plots marked out in dirt. So it'll be cool to go through in 6 months and see where shops have popped up in that time, whereas before, right now, there's nothing. In case this is your first time seeing the realm, this is still all the same as last time, but here's just like, there's a hole here. This hole is just sort of because I had to tear down 2 buildings to make room. I'm gonna put a smaller one here. I just didn't get to do it yet.
Stairs. Oh, I hear men.
There is a Ravager down there. I trapped him. This building is still all the same though, as well as these buildings over here. This is just like the oldest part of the city. I built it a couple years ago. It was one of the first parts I built. This is all the same, except for this house that Rechl just claimed and appeared in one day, and they decorated with their interesting sense of interior decor, like a lot of vines and this weird unsupported wall shelf and a lot of vines. The red terracotta, regular, yellow, blue, and orange are still empty because I've been working on lots of cool new things in the city and out of the city. I don't finish anything for some reason.
I don't either. I mean, I do, but it takes like years.
That's also my problem. So here is Meat Slab. Just say hi to Meat Slab. He's still alive after like 2 years.
Yeah, and also we got Pork Chop, the jumping pink slab.
Behind the buildings here are farms, and I replaced this one with just a blue building, just to make it a cool building. But behind all of these buildings, except for this one, which is a museum, all of these are just, they hold farms. This one has, I added a dripstone farm and a sheep farm, and there's a bee farm, and also some copper there. Behind these ones, there is a kelp one, which doesn't work. That one's sugarcane. This one is cactus. Or this one is cactus. I forget, wait, what is this one?
Isn't
that one's
cactus?
bamboo. This one doesn't work either. And then behind this one is a pumpkin and melon farm. And then continuing along up this road, there are these modern houses. They were just sort of bland, so I added different grays and new shapes last time just to improve upon them, to make them look really cool. But then up along this road, here are just some nice shops. Here's barber shop, pet shop, and a antique shop on this side. And the barber shop and the antique shop don't do anything. Here is candy shop, plant shop, and a D&D bar, and the D&D bar does not do stuff, but like, if people are online, this is stuff that a lot of it comes from the auto farms, and people can buy it. And there is a new building behind here. It's gonna be a cafe, but it's not done yet.
Oh! This is a
fall in
hazard.
the
This
hole.
is a hazard.
There's a railing.
Yes. Look how tall Minecraft people are.
But yeah, this is just like a nice cafe. It's not fully done yet, but down here, it actually is like, it's 3 stories, and there's 2 sort of ground levels, if that makes sense. So like, you can take the cafe up here and go down and still be on a ground level, and you get this nice grassy view of stuff. But it's actually not grass anymore, because I replaced it with moss. So if you look down these hills, it's not fully done yet, but a lot of this is all moss.
You have a
very far.
spyglass.
Oh, we haven't found a geode yet,
What's a geode again?
where you get the amethyst to make a spyglass.
Oh, you need ammo. Right?
There's also a road that goes this way, but right now it just cuts off and it leads nowhere. But down this road, there's lots of cool stuff. Down this road, next to this pile of rubble building, there is this building. There's a whole new area here, and this was just the first building I built in it, and I didn't want it to be too generic, so I gave it a cool angle on the side, and I made it concrete and ice instead of glass. But it's not just like it's a concrete box. I gave it an angle and some different stuff to make it Still sort of generic, but not just like very bland. No, don't go in the inside. It's empty. Don't go in the inside of the building. It's nothing but emptiness.
You can't
It'll be
even
an
get to
office.
the other floors.
Yes. That's not by design, but I'll say it is, because all the other floors are empty. And probably dark. And this is a movie theater, and it's a movie theater sort of dedicated to one of our friends, CC. He's going to hopefully tour his base off later. And then, so on the inside, there's this nice like lighting dissipating pattern. So it uses darker and darker blacks. So it's like the light fades as you get in. And then in here, there is a ticket booth and a concession stand because it's a movie theater. And then you get a ticket, you take the elevator, and you go into this building, and surprise, it's not finished. But if it was finished, even though it's not finished, yeah, we can sit here, don't move, we can green screen something in.
I am the Ghast King 232, and today I'll be doing a tour of the realm. Things are on it. Lots of
Guys,
things.
look, I'm in the
Some of the more impressive stuff is more far from spawn.
It's not done yet. When it's done, we'll come back to it, and we'll do that, but again.
Why is there...
This hallway will lead somewhere, and I wanted a pattern.
This is a hazard. This is really loud. Someone's watching
Yeah, I
the
know,
movie
skeletons
and then
spawned
you
in
just-
here, and I heard this when I was making it, and I was like, what? No, it's nighttime, sleep time.
No, it's not. No! 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 No!
Okay, quit. No, just quit. Just quit.
I stubbed my toe 20 times today.
Also, I replaced all of this with moss. I'm gonna put trees here, but right now, it's just moss and some bushes, and also some 2 high bushes by using another moss block. This area is all new. It's a really big area, so a lot of this, there will be buildings here, but right now, I'm making sure to plan out a lot of buildings, so there's only 4 buildings on, like, this quadrant. So there'd be roughly 4 or 5 more in each of the other quadrants. But continuing along to the 3rd building, this is the Nintendo building. It's based off the Nintendo New York building, but it's cooler, because it's got 3 stores and a giant N on it. And inside, it's not done. There's no stuff in the shelves yet, there's just a lot of empty shelves. But there's cool wall murals. So there's some cool, just like Nintendo-themed murals, words up on the wall from different stuff, and there's gonna be merchandise. It's based off the building, but it has 3 floors, because I was sad when I went in to learn that it only had 2 floors, and the entire first floor was just mostly Mario stuff. Look, it's a gate. It shows into the garden of other people who don't have houses in.
Get in.
You can do that?
Oh, that's the gate, like, oh.
Yeah, that's like a lock, but it's sort of opened.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for something that looked like a lock, but during April, I did for April Fools, I wanted to do less of like a trolley thing and more of just try a weird idea. So I did a like Hermitcraft style SMP thing, which I actually did here, and I actually made these 4 buildings here. I added 2 since. They're sort of the same design, but one is forward another block. No, don't look in here.
You know in those movies where they have, like, cardboard houses? Like...
Yeah, that's what basically all of these houses are, because interiors are very time-consuming. So if you had continued along that road from before, and I'm going to add supports to it, but I just don't want them to get in the way of the buildings, it goes over here, so it's like a cool shot of the suburbs from this overhang. I like to plan out the roads first. These roads, pretty new. I built these recently, so I haven't put water on them, and I have plans for this to go more this way and more up, so it's like more hilly. But right now, it just goes into the grass, and I also had to mine so much stuff out. Continuing now back this way, so hopefully there'll be more next time, because these were really fun to make, honestly. I just worked on some other stuff for a bit, but I want to try to get back to these.
Yes.
So, not fun story. I thought these cats would protect me from creepers, but a creeper got here and exploded one of these chests, and I lost half a chest of dirt.
Well, the creepers won't not explode.
No, they walked right up to the cat and exploded and killed one of the cats. And then another one exploded the items from the chest. But look at how much dirt. I didn't need the dirt, but it's still sad, because look at how much dirt are in these chests. All of these are full of dirt.
Are there just furnaces here that has no
I need it
coal?
to smelt. So if we go back this way...
I don't have my water bucket. And Axolotl occupying it.
This is largely the same, except I think it was here last time. If it wasn't, this is the Pokemon gym. I just wanted to make one, and it's just a fun bug-type puzzle. It's not done, but there's a lot of sort of big honeycombs here. And then on the second floor, there's going to be like a cobweb maze. It's based off of the bug gym in Gen 5. And also, we get a good... On this scaffolding, we get a good view of this big granite building. It took... I'm out of granite now. It took so much granite to make.
Ghast made it once I had my mental breakdown.
So along this street, which just for some bearings, this is where the farms are. So we're basically back to where we started. I think that's everything really in the city. Like there was some moss stuff. There's some more hills back there behind where we didn't go, but they're just more hills. If this is your first one, the wasteland is still largely the same. It's a lot of wasteland. And the Toy Cat Monument. This was built by a real YouTuber who came here, and they tore the stuff so long ago that everything is different, but the monument is the same. It's a cool monument.
I still need to add my flag into there.
There
can't be two Irish.
So I think that's everything for here. If we go into the Nether, but before we do, if we look at the Nether map, I updated the subway. And I made it faster. I made it actually ice now, because boats on ice are really fast. And I added Rechl's base, and I changed how the end looks. Both the actual structure and the little icon on the map. So that's just like a fun map art.
Oh, I'm coming. Wait, what's your XP?
189. This is the old subway route, and this is the new one. I changed how it looks. I added Rechl's base. And I also gave some things to have branching paths off of each other to better reflect the routes. Here's some more maps. I just added glue item frames. This is end of 2018. Then there is the end of 2019. And then there's the end of 2020. And notice this tiny village up here. If you go to today, it's gone because I tore it down, but I actually put every block from it in a chest. Because I might rebuild something using the blocks of it. But I replaced it with the highway. As I brought up before, one of the biggest things I did is I changed the maps, and I made them all... Or not the maps. I also changed the map... there's a ghast in here. I changed the subways, and to make I added ice, but I made the tunnels wider to accommodate for being more room. So now it's big in here, it's larger in here, and also, in case you didn't know, blue ice is the fastest ice, but all ice works. On the boat, you go really fast. This is just the route to Nico's base. There's 3 main routes. This one leads to the Ocean Monument, which I don't think has changed, and Nico's base. So this is Nico's base.
Well, you see, it's quiet. There's no...
I did not kill them.
Directly you did. And then we have a waterbed.
By birthing them, I did kill them indirectly.
Anyways, yeah, they died. Don't know why. Like, it's well lit. It's just, I don't know. I mean, not that well lit, but... And also, they have doors, so, like, I don't know how they died.
By the way, the wall portal is a bad decision. It looks cool, but mobs pathfind into the portal trying to get in or out, and they instantly teleport. So, there might have been a lot of mobs appearing in the Nether. And then up on this hill, we just a quick riptide away. We're at Nico's... That was, like, Nico's village. This is Nico's base. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
I have sheep. Yeah, sheep. I see.
I did not... The berries are still there.
I have no problem with you breaking the berries, but you just leave the berries outside of it. I have more berries in here, which hopefully Ghast does not do anything with. These are...
I thought you had a problem with the harvesting of the berries.
These are glow berries. No, I didn't... Yeah,
also, Cece put some gravel here.
Where? Oh.
Just like on the entrance of your base. This is Nico's storage shack.
Yeah, I have stuff in here. Oh wait, I have to hide my berries. I'll do that later. Anyways, this is my storage shaft. Do you need bone meal? I have bone meal in here.
No, I actually found a skeleton spawner. After looking for so long, I found 2 skeleton spawners in one day outside of the city, and I made one into a bone farm, so now I have lots of bones.
Wee.
Oh.
This is my thing. Oh yeah, this is Portal Blick Bob. Bob the Nether Portal Fish that was killing me for a little bit.
Okay, now that I've got Bob, just break one of the bottom corner obsidians and put Bob in there. And me, being the true big brain, immediately gets hit by the pufferfish.
I'm getting poisoned!
Where? What? My voice just cracked.
There's a pufferfish! Jim was my pet, and then they died, so now Jim. A tourist attraction, so, you know.
As all good pets should.
In my disc collection, I had this spot is dedicated to Stall because I love that music disc with my life. But fun fact, just like Ghast's blue block shulker box.
When I was making that blue house, I had a box full of blue stuff that I called my blue box, and I lost it, and I don't know where it went.
Yeah, no, that happened to my music disc shulker box, and it had a lot of lapis and redstone in it. And then this is my armory, which you guys probably saw already. And then, actually here, I don't know if you guys saw the change, but these are my rings. Me and my wife Ella's rings. Because
Nico married a gold ingot and had 2 gold nugget babies when we were making the mansion. A couple of years ago, stuff was weird.
Anyways.
This is Nico's smelting room and my favorite room, sea lantern and torch holding room.
Yes, that sea
now
lantern.
Now jack-o'-lantern holding room. It's got all 3 of the best light sources.
And then Ghast made it. Oh.
There was 2 hills. I put dirt over the hill, so from atop, it just looks like a wider hill. But now Nico has more room to put hill in.
My boat!
That's
yeah.
Nico's base.
Actually, wait. I'll show you all my valuables because I love my valuables. I have a lot of gold. Got some iron. Some of that. Some of this. So, oh yeah. Yes. 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 Another elytra. Prismarine shards. Redstone.
Before we look at Rachel and Cece's bases, I have one last thing to show off.
Okay.
Which is, I also brought it up, the end portal has a different map marker, a map icon on the stuff, because it also, I completely changed it. It was just under a village, as a lot of Bedrock end portals did and do generate. But now, excitingly, it is, I hollowed out a lot of stuff.
Hi, cow. Moo. Yep. That is how you say moo.
So yeah, this is the Nether Hub. It has 8, doors. Only 4 of them are used. That one is to the city. This one is to Nico's base and the monument. This one is to Cece's base and the mansion. That one is empty.
Where's the portal?
And this one is to the Mushroom Island, the end portal, and Rachel's base. Because if they're sort of near each other, it makes sense to have them all in one thing. Which means we have the lot, it's just through the portal. It should be all safety time.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very big, it's sort of like a Mayan temple, but it's upside down. And at the bottom, I don't think I pulled it off the best, but it's sort of like a weird void, black hole, evil thing. And the center of it is the end portal. And then it's sort of like swallowing up the bottom levels of the temple. But it's cool.
Oh,
around the outside,
no.
This is actually basically done. I just need to make some nice, I need to add some crackness and mossness.
Don't go in here, there's a wither.
There's just some crackness and some mossness and so some leaves that need to be added and some surrounding hills. Last time we showed it off, it was just a village, but then it sort of looked like it became a ransacked village, because when Nico and I fought the dragon, we died a lot, so we kept looting it for wood and cobblestone, and the houses were sort of all destroyed, but now it's a big hole with a fancy temple, and it took so long because I had to mine out That doesn't look like a lot, but I had to mine out so many blocks just to get to the end portal.
There was a black horse here. I thought it was a wither. That's why I screamed.
Here we go in the boat. It's very fast.
Bye,
It takes us all the way
Have a night.
to the desert. I don't know if we've showed off the desert before, but it is just like a desert that is currently being emptied for the sand. Nico, no, Cece's base is here.
This one is mine. All strays over here. Mine. My arrows.
Give us a tour of what has changed since last time, which is everything.
So,
last time there was
In case,
nothing.
if you look behind me, you might have noticed, I'm building this.
There's like a factory.
So far I'm just, moving around now. I've plotted out a place for a fireplace.
Nice.
I just needed more space, because if you look over there, like the hut I currently live in, it's absolutely tiny.
This is like the first thing that he built like a week afterwards. It's just like a small starter house.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see where things go from here. That's what has happened at Cece's place. That is where the mushroom island is that I brought up earlier. It's just a mushroom island covered in water, so we can get food. So I can get food to sell it and also to eat it. And down this green tunnel is Rachel's base.
Oh shoot. I went the wrong
Okay,
way.
I got break
wait,
from-
Rachel gets to explain her base, unless she was too busy, and then we get to explain Rachel's base.
It's a key.
Okay.
Okay, so what we have here, right?
Mhm.
It's a plant.
Yes.
And the reason why it looks so nice is because it's covered in trapdoors, because that indicates that it is not just floating. But when I first visited this house, they had no trapdoors at all. It just looked really ugly, and they were just sitting there like that. So
Rachel did that?
Yeah, and so I put
I should burn this whole thing.
I put so many signs around, like on every single plant, saying "Put a trapdoor here." And then here's the part that shocked me the most, though, is that the back entrance to this place. Oh God, she changed it again. It was so uneven when it was last here, and now she made it uneven again. We're gonna have to change this. We're gonna have to make the 2 doors so it's even.
I
Horrifying
think part of the reason Rachel didn't do the door
to survive.
thing is there's a central wall here. But continue the trapdoor story. Maybe we should sleep so Rachel's base does not explode.
Hopefully you got a double bed, Rachel.
I slept
Oh.
with Rachel once.
Nico.
So did Gas.
Go to sleep, guys.
Okay.
Put Rachel's bed back and go to sleep in it, because otherwise, we're just terrorizing Rachel's base.
Oh yeah, she
I
keeps
feel like
accusing me of
that's
stealing the
bad,
trapdoors,
just
but I haven't
like,
been on in
a
ages.
lot of-
Hey!
Okay, now I'm getting accused of stealing the trap. I didn't steal the trapdoors.
I guess you should also explain at some point the trapdoors went missing again.
Oh yeah, by the way, the trapdoors at some point went missing again.
But overall, very nice, and it'll be exciting to see what happens.
Or look at
Alright,
this
wait.
tree. Look at this tree.
Lord, these sins are too much.
No, Nico, that's Rachel's tree.
Don't worry.
Rachel, Cece was terrorizing the base.
It's okay. It was horrible at the first anyways.
Okay then.
What you did was
Nico,
even
just
worse.
Let it stay.
There was a strip wood on the other side. I wanted to...
Oh, it's Cece.
What did you do?
I didn't do
You
anything.
literally. Yeah,
Can you guys not do like this?
I didn't do that.
Your
Cece
trees
did
were
that.
like this when we came here. Cece
No.
did nothing
They're not
either.
mad about the trees. They're mad about the stripping of the wood, I'm pretty sure. Okay, give us a tour of your base while you also discover your base.
Nico doesn't know how to keep their dirty, grabby hands off of my stuff.
This is your first time on the
Okay.
Ghast and Nico realm
Don't
tour.
touch things. Okay, this is the entry room. You know how where people take their shoes off. I'm a functioning person. I make you take your shoes off.
Why do
Here
you
is
still
the
have shoes on then.
Yeah, why do
Here's-
you have your shoes on?
Take your shoes off.
No.
Take your shoes off.
Dirt. I'm not taking my shoes off.
Actually, give my shoes back.
I didn't take them.
Okay. And you've got the kitchen. This is where I put like my beef. Come up here. Alright. And then you've got my bedroom. You guys tried to sleep in here. kind of weird.
That's what we did when it was nighttime. Cece and Nico slept in those beds.
Patrick.
And you've got this place. I don't know. It's just where I put more stuff.
The pile.
Can
This is
go
the
on
best
YouTube?
decorated floor, by the way.
Can this go on YouTube?
Yes.
It's a key.
Okay. You've also got like 12 bookshelves. Wait.
Guess. Vote.
You've got 14 bookshelves up here. It's the
Vote.
best, and the
Vote.
nether portal. This is
Vote.
the best room.
I got my horse 5 even because it's 7 with a CC.
5. Yeah, Cece put terracotta.
It's 5 even because like people with stupid names. Get it? 5. And then you've got my cows. Or I breed cows. I think I should kill.
That's a lot of cows. Rachel's been here for like 3 months. Been interesting. Hopefully next time there will be some cool stuff to show off because Rachel's got like this whole plains and oak forest biome all this way to do interesting stuff.
Rachel, you're a fool.
So everybody, this has been Ghast.
And Nico.